Not every journey starts with strength. Sometimes it starts with a single step and someone willing to walk beside you. That's what Pokemon has always been about. Not just the battles, not just the victories, but the bonds we build along the way. Because when you stand beside your Pokemon, when you trust them and they trust you, you start to realize something. You're not just raising them, they're raising you too. Every challenge you face together, every loss, every win, it shapes you, teaches you patience, courage, and loyalty. And somewhere along the journey, you become a better version of yourself. Not because you had to be the strongest, but because you were never alone. That's the power of friendship, and that's what makes us stronger together. And this is just the beginning of Pokemon Champion.
Pokemon battles for everyone! Pokemon Champions! This game is all about battles. Compete online against players from across the world with the Pokemon you've recruited. There are two ways to obtain battle-ready Pokemon. The first is by connecting to the Pokemon Home app. Transfer your Pokemon from games in the Pokemon RPG series and the Pokemon Go app to Pokemon Home. Then link the app to this game. The second way is via Recruit. Choose one Pokemon to recruit once per day from a random selection of Pokemon that appear in the game. Recruited Pokemon can only be used in Pokemon Champions for a certain amount of time. After you've gathered your Pokemon, choose 6 of them and form your team. Before battle, you'll be able to see your opponent's team and vice versa, and choose the Pokemon you want to use for the impending match. Consider which Pokemon your opponent will use. Then select your own Pokemon to start the battle. Players alternate turns with moves. Win by reducing the HP of all your opponent's Pokemon to 0. If you're in a bind, you can swap one Pokemon for another. Or use Mega Evolution to power up your Pokemon. The decisions you make could influence the tide of battle. With Mega Evolution, certain Pokemon will gain abilities brand new to the series. There are also different battle formats. Use one Pokemon at a time in single battles, or have Pokemon fight 2-on-2 in double battles. There are 3 different online battle modes. In ranked battles, test your skills against evenly matched trainers and aim for the highest rank. In casual battles, wins and losses aren't recorded, so you can enjoy matches however you'd like. And in private battles, create a room and battle against anyone with the room ID. There are also in-game online competitions in which you'll battle with preset rules that change every season. Engage in battles to earn victory points or VP. Here's how to use VP. You can swap the moves a Pokemon can learn, change its nature, modify its abilities, and more. The stat points of a Pokemon can also be adjusted. For example, you could increase attack and speed to boost offense. Or raise HP and defense to withstand attacks. Pokemon can be easily trained to your liking, so try out different ways to battle. You can only recruit once per day, but by using VP, you can recruit multiple times. Keep in mind that recruited Pokemon are only available for 1 week, but with VP, any recruited Pokemon will be permanently added. In the shop, spend VP to purchase held items, or Mega Stones for your Pokemon. You can also get clothing and looks for your trainer, different Pokeball throwing styles, and battle music. A world of fierce battles with your Pokemon awaits! Pokemon Champions! Available April 8th on the Nintendo Switch system.
I woke up, it was just a regular day, and I realized I was just living the way that I wanted. Yeah, my weed blunted, never gave a fuck, bitch, I never ever fronted. Just like a dope for show, I keep the game on lock. I'm back up with it, baby girl, no, I never finna stop. I just give it what I got when I'm back of the spot. So try to get up with it, but I finna do it like lock and load. Oh, for sure, I'm about to roll up out of the road, and I be out of control. Straight reckless, at your neck, just like a necklace. But you must respect this, what you expect, bitch. It's just one of them days when you're living your life and you don't know if you've been doing it right, but shit, you living it up and you be giving it your all, but you gotta realize what rise must fall. It's just one of them days when you're living your life and you don't know if you've been doing it right, but shit, you living it up and you be giving it your all, cause you gotta realize what rise must fall.
The shark in my sights and I jump, only got the one life and then you're done, so I'm pushing till it's over, burning bush and doing unexpected, hustling with no exposure, still pushing. Cushion the cushions of my Lexus with the chick so bad you think it's perplexing. If I was living wrong, I need to correct it, but I only got the one try, so I'm guessing you never guessed it. Gas packed up, blast off that second. So much drive, I got a mask for the front seat. What goes up always fall down, but not me. High kings up on the throne, but I'm on the clowns, a high G.
One of them days when you're living your life and you don't know if you've been doing it right, but shit, you living it up and you be giving it your all, but you gotta realize rise must fall. It's just one of them days when
Let's get ready for a Pokemon showdown! T-Birdie, get off my cloud! What's going down? What rise must fall? Let's get hyped! I feel like we all the way back in the lab again. What's going on, Twitch chat? We are going crazy today. You know what today is? Today's a celebration. Today is a contest.
today, champion, charity, every great thing that you could ever dream awaits. And it awaits you, chat. Get hyped! Let's go! It's Pokemon Champions! What's going on? What's going on, T-Nasty? That's my original rival right there in the chat. Where's Scraps? Is Scrizzy on the lookout? Scrizzy, you need to know some game right now. You may be my rival for this moment, brother. And for the next moment, brother. But that brother right there, that's my big brother. That was the original rival. Shout out to T Birdie. That was the original rival. Tell him, T Birdie, how long we've been on this fucking grind. We came from this lab right here. Well, not this exact one. This is the one from Pokemon Showdown. But we came from right here, and it's time for a showdown. It's time. Let me ask you one thing, T Birdie. Do you think Charizard is going to shine today? You think Venusaur is going to be on the star of the stage today? No, sir. There is only room for one impact, one gigantic explosion, one blast. And that is Blastoise! The big man is going to be on the stage today. And we going to be going fucking crazy. Shout out to the mods. Thank you. We are going to be going crazy. Let me walk you through what's going on today. We're coming out of a very different format. I've been grinding on Pokemon Go, trying to get locked in. Anyone that's been watching the streams has watched the evolution and the adaptation over the last 8 months before our little hiatus, our decent run there, a little bit of a break, and then coming back right into the same Spring Cup. And this spring, I think we've been an entirely different animal. We've definitely locked in a lot more, but now we're going to step back. We're going back to the VGC format. We are going to be in a brand new format, actually, as we just watched that trailer all together for the first time. I have never laid eyes on that trailer before, chat. So you got the same insight I got. We were taking the same exact notes at the same exact time. And there's not a speckle of fear in my eyes. Today, we take on Pokemon Champions. I don't know shit about this format. My Pokemon rival, my best friend, has been in a desperate plea, a call to action. He's been begging me, Blunt, you know Pokemon Champions is coming out. I know the video game format is still in you, doinks. And I can't lie. Scraps! You're right! And when you said, is this what they wanted? Is this what they were talking about? Is this what they asked for? Just know. Big Doinks replied, what rise must fall! And we going to be going crazy today, chat. I promise you that. We are going to be going crazy. Again, I don't know really too much about this format, other than it's, of course, the VGC format. And I'm pretty familiar with that format. 20 plus years is a long time. But only in a very recent period of time did I get into the competitive side of that. So we're going to see how this goes. I am definitely rusty. My last competitive run in this format was Pokemon Violet. Pokemon Legends ZA, we did get into the top 100, but like, we were actually like the first to hit. We were in the first 100 ever to hit world rank. But that's an entirely different format. with all the sprites on the ground running around. Pokemon Violet was our last true experience with the VGC format. And now, after maybe almost a year or more, we're going to return into Pokemon Champions. Probably a lot we got to do, though, before we can get right into it. I'm guessing that we're going to have to... We're going to probably have to go into Pokemon Home and gather a couple Pokemon. We might have to go back into Pokemon Violet for the first time in a year and go recruit some Pokemon from previous adventures, because that's how this whole game operates. We also might need to go into Pokemon Home. So there's probably going to be a little bit of bouncing around before we actually get into the battles. But I'm ready to rip the roof off of this game and really tear into it. And I'm guessing it's going to take a bite back. So we'll see if we can make it through this in one piece, as well as every single win. We're gonna get cracked into and get going, but then we're gonna immediately get into the ranked league, and every single win that we get in the ranked league, we're gonna donate one pack of 151. I got an entire case right here that is unopened, still ready to be cracked into. And then I have back here at least half of a crate, even more. I mean, this motherfucker's still... I've barely cracked into these. And I've already pulled what I wanted out of 151. So, I mean, there's no point for me to keep it. And I'm just sitting here on it. And I think we could spread the love back. And so for every ranked competitive win we get, we're going to be dropping a pack to someone. I got a few people that I know of that want the packs. I'm also okay with doing some mail-ins. If people want to do like an email situation and give me your address so that I can mail them out. Because I have a lot of fans in the community here that have been wanting to get some personal sort of giveaway going. So this is pretty cool. So it's not just for the kids. It's for you too. I'll be donating them out at my church. But I'm also down to do some mail-ins. So let's get ready for some crazy Pokemon action. Squizzy Scrappin'! Let's go! Get ready, Scrappin'! Is this what they asked for? Is this what they wanted? Well, it's here now. And it's time for a Pokemon Champions Showdown! Yes, sir! You didn't expect to wake up to this today! But your calls were heard. I seen the clouds part. I seen the light crescent through the sky. And it didn't fall on me, but it caught my eye. And what I seen inside of that light is a future so bright that all of us can chase our hopes and dreams and become Pokemon Champions! Let's go! All right. What are we thinking, chat? Any advice before we launch into here? Again, we just watched the first 5 minutes of that trailer together. I've never seen that trailer before. The trailer I seen was around 30 seconds long. Gave me a kind of an idea, but I've never seen like the mechanics as it just was. As I said, the only knowledge I have of this game is like people are talking about it, and my Pokemon rival, Squizzy motherfucking Scraps, T-Bird, this is my Pokemon rival right now, by the way. Legend meet legend. Now watch as a new legend arises. My very first ever Pokemon rival, my very big brother, and my current Pokemon rival, the very legend of epitome of battle, the Scrapper, the Scrizzler, the Scrizzy Scraps! Meet in unison. Let your eyes befall destiny. We are going to go into a crazy Pokemon set today, I'm sure, unlike anything ever seen before. I have, again, never even touched Pokemon Champions, never even looked at it. From that trailer that I got, I know that we're going to have to go into Pokemon Home, and we're going to have to go into Pokemon Violet for the first time in over a year. So, it's going to be pretty interesting. What do you say we get into it so we can get into some of these ranked battles? Again, we're going to mess around with it for a little bit at first. We're going to get into the format, going to get adjusted. But then we're going to get right into the ranked battles. The ranked battles are going to be the ones for our charity cause. And we're going to be donating packs. Hopefully, Skrizia Scraps will join us at some point. I'm sure he's going to be streaming this. He's been super fucking hyped. So let's go over and give a shout out to Skrizzy Scraps real quick, mods. And let's give Skrizzy Scraps a follow. That's my Pokemon rival. That's the Poke Bros. It's Skrizzy. It's Doinks. And I'm sure we're going to be getting into some Pokemon Champions together a little bit later. And hopefully he'll be cracking some packs. So you guys are not going to want to miss either of these streams. The pen and the paper. I won't be needing that. You guys keep your eyes out. You tell me the name and I'll be like the hitman. The Pokemon assassinator. I see a name and they gone. We don't need a list. We will not be needing a list. I'll take them out for you. Don't you worry. Oh, Eric Savage! With the bits, brother. Brother, you don't got to donate every time you in here. Holy shit, let's go! Eric Savage, the hypest Pokemon legend around. Honestly, unless you are literally Mewtwo walking on the ground, you cannot call Eric Savage your Pokemon rival. But I will try my best to live up to the hype. Live up to the legend. Thank you so much. Going crazy. Holy shit, I can't even count that high. I'm going to be honest. I can't even count that high. Holy shit. They're still going. I can't count that high, but thank you. Skrizzy! Are you hyped? Hopefully we're not in trouble here. I bet you never seen a gym court in such fine condition. Local kids like to stop by with folks to watch battles, so we keep the place looking very nice. We'll tell them every single ranked win today, we're dropping a pack. Ranked wins only, though, so we got to get in here, probably get through this tutorial. They said they had, like, casual battles, too, in that trailer, so probably do, like, a casual battle or two. And then we'll jump right into the ranked league. That's Pokemon battles for you. All right, well, let's have one, then. Tired talking about them. It's time to get to battling. And then we can celebrate after. T-Nasty, look at this. I bet you never expected this. Doinks with a Charizard. What the fuck? It made me auto press that. Yeah. All right, know about type matchups. Let me play the game. I thought this was Pokemon Champions, not Pokemon Casuals. Why is there a tutorial? You should at least be able to opt out of this. Uh-oh. Blastoise. You don't want to do this, Blastoise. But I have to kill a Blastoise in the first 5 seconds. This game's trash. Hater. Propaganda. This is made by Meganium fans. This is Meganium propaganda. I don't want to do Bullet Seed. I want to do Solar Beam. Okay. Guess we'll do Bullet Seed. This is, a little monorailed. Woo! I hope it's not a full 6v6 battle like this. You should be able to opt out of this. Oh, man. Okay, well... It's just one battle. We'll get through it. There'll be plenty of battles. I don't know why anyone would want to sit here and do... We're at least halfway through. Oh, wait. I should have finished reading that. What did it say? You only got to knock out 3 Pokemon? I should have read a little bit more. That's kind of interesting. Do you get to use all 6, or is it just you only get to use 3? I'm a gym leader? I don't know if I'm ready for that responsibility. I was kind of like planning on like going out into the world and like traveling. I don't know, this kind of seems like Pokemon Anime Season 1, where Ash meets Brock and Brock's dad's like a piece of shit and like dumps all of his responsibilities onto Brock and makes him become the gym leader. I'm not so sure I'm down with this. I'm not so sure how I feel about this. Oof. Yeah, I feel like you should... I did not just find the skip button at the last fucking second. I pressed every other fucking button. I did not see that at the top of the screen. I pressed every other... I'm on the, like, controller, not on the actual Switch controller. I pressed every button on this motherfucker except that button. When I was trying to press the moves. I can't believe that I just found the skip button at the last second. I apologize, Pokemon. Very intuitive. How to do? Right there's some Pokemon. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. That's me kicking the llama and making it go faster in Fortnite. Hey, yeah. Imagine hearing that 56 times in one game. Ow, I own this here ranch. Hey, yeah. I'm not guilty of nothing yet, unless you could prove it. You got evidence? These darn Pokemon would love to battle. Ooh, okay. Seeing some good potential options. It'd be your first time recruiting around this here house of hootin'. On this ranch we doinkin' and dootin'. Zootin'! This way, doinks! I like how everyone here speaks in rhymes. I'm feeling like I'm gonna fit in around here just fine. It's recruiting time. Okay, this is our first look at this. Reminds me of that Pokemon arcade game. Oh, big out of Pokemon. But just this once, I'll let you pick for nothing. Oh, okay. Immediately I'm thinking Tyranitar. I don't know what these numbers on the very side of the stats are. Like, I see the stats, 177 HP, but then what's that number 2 mean? Sandstream, though. Nasty Plot Lucario, though? Doesn't Nasty Plot only boost your special attack, though? Oh, he's got really good special attack. But all of his moves are physical. I'm gonna have to look this shit up. Okay. I also forgot about terastallization for a second there. Make sure none of these guys can terastallize. Swords Dance Sucker Punching Absol, though. Look at that attack. I mean, that could be a fucking problem immediately. Altaria could be really good too. Fuck, I can only pick one. And then every other Pokemon I gotta bring in. Let me think about what I already have, actually. Because I completed the Scarlet and Violet Pokedex, so I have, like, every single Pokemon. I could bring any of these in that I want. I think... like, I really, really want to go Tyranitar. But then I don't know what to put with Tyranitar because of that Sandstream. I'm thinking Absol's the safest bet. Because all the, like, setup gimmick Pokemon are also all grass type or psychic type. And Absol gives us good coverage against both of those compared to Tyranitar, which will get folded by the grass types, and Lucario, who get folded by the psychic types. I think I'm gonna go with Lucario. This might look like a dumb choice, but I think this is our best option. I haven't played the VGC in so long, though, so honestly, I should have probably prepared a little bit, watched a couple videos, should have, like, at least looked at, like what was relevant still. But I'm going, you know, this is how we do it in Pokemon Go. Now we're bringing that to Pokemon VGC, to Pokemon Champions. So that if I can do it, you can do it too. We can all be champions. That is the dream to inspire, to aspire to inspire to today. Let's celebrate that for a minute. But then don't I also lose this Pokemon after a certain amount of time? I think they said something about that in the trailer. There's a lot. Here we go. We're really diving in now. We need to pay attention here. Our whole rest of the run is going to determine on how well we pay attention to this box layout. We need to make a battle team with 6 Pokemon on it. Choose the slots you would like to fill up. Okay. This guy's Pokemon ain't bad. There's one of those annoying little setup Pokemon. Oh shit. Oh shit. And they all have items too. This might get fucking crazy, chat. Lay it all out on the battlefield and have fun. Let's go! Couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, right now. Let's get into these casual battles. Let's go. I'm fucking hyped. All right. Are we ready? Ready or not? Here we go. Oh shit. This is not good. It's singles? Okay. Scary team. I don't know what any of them can really do besides that Armarouge. Let's get ready for our Pokemon Champions Showdown. Oh, fuck. Here we go. Okay. You may have chosen correctly already. Oh shit. I may have chosen correctly already. All right. Critical. Alright, I think we let him do a little bit more damage. They might not have anything better in the back, or... Oh yeah, fuck, that's not how taunt works. I don't know why I thought it was like the opposite of Encore. Now we just can't use taunt. Wonderful. Or now we can't use Iron Defense because of taunt. Wonderful. Now the taunt is gone, though. And they're faster than me, so they're gonna taunt if they want to taunt either way. I think we go for another Iron Defense, because that's what I wanted to do originally. Get a second Iron Defense up on the field. Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh, no. Oh, wait, no, that's fine, because we just sent the Iron Defense. We're good, we're good. I don't want an Iron Defense no more. Now you got a problem on your hands, buddy. Oh, shit. I forgot we had Body Press. KO! Watch out! Doinks is in the zone! The danger zone! Holy shit. And there's the victory bell. We don't even have a flying move, though, besides Roost. This is kind of insane. We're about to 3v1 this guy, and we're still at full health. This is insane. Like, we're not only about to sweep him, but we're about to sweep him with full health. What can they even do? We're literally at max health. Go! Doinks are gonna win! Don't you know? Let's fucking go! Let's go! Showing why we deserve to be on the Pokemon Champions level. What an impressive game number one. The full sweep at full health. An incredible game number one. Let's go! Wow. I expected nothing less from you, considering what Scritzy Scraps was saying about you. But, don't you forget, you still got a ways to go. There's 6 tiers in total. The one you'll be dealing with next is called the Pokeball tier. Alright, so it's basically the same. And you want to go all the way to Champion tier. I'll do my best. You can do it, Doinks! Wow. Was that not the hype that you have come for? Is that not the pinnacle of battle that you hope to see? I hope you're excited, revved up, on the edge of your seats, and ready to make your dreams! Oh, it's the chick Scraps was back. Scraps! Scraps, take off that mask, brother. It's me, Doinks. Oh, I don't know you. I'll introduce myself, shall I? Scraps, it's me, it's Doinks. Scraps, why are you doing me like this? You take your coaching duties very seriously. I'm sure you'll be quite the legendary battler. Scraps! What are you talking about? We gotta run, we got more champion tier matches. Why is Scraps acting like that? Maybe he's just really into character. There's like Easter eggs on the background and everything. You see his Emboar? Where's your Heatran at? That's what I should have asked him. Or your, not Heatran, Darumaka, It's got the Zen mode, and I can't even think right now. What the fuck is that? Not Darumaka, the big Darumaka. It's not Heatran. Heatran's legendary. I can't even brain right now. What the fuck was that game #1? Let's go. That was just a warm-up battle, but 3v1 full sweep at max HP was kind of crazy. They had me for a second when they hit us with that taunt. I forgot how taunt worked. There's a lot here. A lot. W voice. We going pro. Oh, yes, sir. We going somewhere. We're going to the champions. Pokemon champions. What is this? Hey, chat, if you play Pokemon Champions by Monday, August 31st, 2026, you can claim Dragonite and 100 quick coupons from your mailbox in-game. Additionally, if you continue playing Pokemon Champions, you can obtain a Dragonite Stone from the first season's Battle Pass. When Dragonite holds a Dragonite Stone, it can Mega Evolve into Mega Dragonite. Dragonite can be claimed on both the Nintendo Switch version and mobile device version. Dragonite can also be obtained through other methods. The Dragonite Stone available in this campaign may be unlocked in the shop or other areas of the game at a later date. Pokemon received as gifts in Pokemon Champions can't be deposited in the Pokemon home. This game's on mobile too. Let's go. So people can play this mobily. It's not only a free version of Pokemon with like, this is crazy. But also, they can play it mobily. The only problem I see them having there, though, is, like, the draft thing, right? Like, you only have so many Pokemon available to you. Well, guys, make sure you get in on it early so that you guys have that available for you. That's kind of crazy. Mega Roster, Season M1 Battle Pass. I do have something on ZA that I gotta go claim, by the way. I don't know if I'm gonna do that today. I might do that as an end of the stream thing. They sent me something to claim because I guess their first ever, like the first season of the world rankings was like a test season or something. And this just reminded me of it. And since I was maxed out, they gave everybody that was maxed out something. So I got to go claim that. I was going to do that as a celebration at the end. But I also need to go to ZA or Violet. Oh my God. I need to go over to Pokemon Violet and transfer some Pokemon to Pokemon Home and bring them over here as well. So we're going to probably do that as well. And I'm definitely not sending any Pokemon from Pokemon Go over here. But this is pretty cool. If we go to Legend ZA and drop a Greninja into Pokemon Home and then send it here, we'll get a Greninja as a gift. That might be pretty cool. I could probably do that too. I definitely have the was it Froakie? I definitely have the Froakie. So this is gonna be a big stream, chat. This is gonna be a big stream. We're gonna be going for a while. This might be literally like an 8-hour stream. This is probably gonna be the longest stream we've done in a long time. I gotta get hooked up with the Pokemon Rival. I want to get into the ranked battles. I gotta go to Scarlet, transfer things over to Home. I gotta go to Legend ZA, claim that gift, send Greninja over. So this is gonna be like a 4-part stream, and we're just in the first hour. So, and we're barely done with like the introduction. So I'm guaranteeing the next 4 parts are each gonna take around an hour. So this is gonna be like, yeah, probably a 5, 6, 7-hour stream. So we're gonna be going for a big moment. If you guys want to get involved in what we do in here, all you have to do is get some hype up in the chat. I'm taking down all the names, and when we do win our ranked battles, I'm gonna be going through the list over here, and if your name's on that list, I'll send you a whisper here on Twitch or whatever, and I'll also be announcing probably who it is. And if you guys want, you guys can get some free packs as well. We're going to do mail-ins, and we're also going for a grand total of at least minimum of 10 that I want to do as a drop-in giveaway at my church. So we're trying to win at least 10 minimum. Every other above that, we're probably going to do mail-in ballots. So not mail-in ballots, but mail-in rewards. So if you guys want, we'll set up an email thing where you can email in, send your address, and then I'll mail it out to that address. So if you guys want to get involved and get some Pokemon cards, let us know. And make sure you guys go check out the Scrizzy fucking Scraps show, because over there he's going to be probably cracking packs. And it's always an awesome vibe to watch him do the card cam moments. Don't even want to call them bits, but moments. There's a lot to look at over here. I'm wondering what this is, too. The warm-up challenge. Entry period, Wednesday, April 8th to the 13th. You can enter this competition while the competition is running. We're probably going to do this, too. I'm probably going to do this today. Yeah, because it's literally just a participation prize. Probably going to do that as well. That's probably more tournament style. We'll do that probably near the end. All right. There's a lot to look at. Give me a moment to just take it all in, chat. There's a lot to look at. Early download bonus. Here's our free Dragonite and the 100 tickets. Sick! The UI is a little funky, I'm not gonna lie, but like, what the fuck even just happened? Why would I ever want to delete my Pokemon like that? I mean, maybe it sends you too many copies. Okay, we got him here, though. Maybe it sends you, like, too many copies or something, but fuck. Scared the shit out of me. Oh, and he's in a Cherish Ball. That's so sick. See at the top by their name, you can tell what type of Pokeball they're in. Cherish Ball is just like... It's like the love ball, but you cherish them. It's that red, cool one. Also, T Nasty, brother, you still here in the chat? Remember, I wanted to share this memory with you. Remember when I spent all that time as a kid trying to find Kangaskhan in the fucking Safari Zone, and we were watching the fucking Pokemon episode, and the guy was like, Kangaskhan, and I was like saying that, yelling it, and I was fucking hunting for Kangaskhan for the longest time on Pokemon Go, because that motherfucker only spawns in Australia, and I was just thinking about that. I finally got that motherfucker, and yeah, it was sick. Also in the fucking Legends EA game, for getting the world rank, you got a fucking the OG Safari Ball from Fire Red and Leaf Green. Pretty sick. So I got 3 of those. Just thought it was cool because this one's a Cherish Ball. Maybe reminded me of those Safari Balls. So this is basically all the rented Pokemon. These are going to eventually go away, though. This one's not. I don't think. There's no, like, timer that tells you, like, when they go away. Maybe that's what that infinity symbol is. Maybe these ones don't go away. Pretty weird. It's going to take me a moment to get used to this layout. Alright, so we've checked out box, we've checked out our mailbox. Let's check out what this is. Just want to see real quick. What are we training, though? And what does it cost? Nope, I accidentally hit the back button. Oh, fuck, I should have read that. What am I doing? Okay, we can swap out moves. We could change the nature. We could change the ability. Why does it say stat point 66? 32, 32, that'd be 64 plus 2 would be 66. Is that what those numbers on the side of the stats are? Because I don't understand what those are at all. 32, 32, to like bonus stats? Is that our EVs? Is it showing me the fucking hidden... Is that showing me the hidden EVs? Cause you know... Modest boosts special attack, and we got 32 EVs there. And drops attack. We have 0... EVs there, 0 on defense, 0 on special defense. Not really sure why that would be, but then I guess it kind of falls apart right there, my line of thinking. So I was thinking that, naturally, it's got a lot of speed anyways, so that would make sense, but. Holy shit. $32 seems to be the max. Maybe. I'm so confused right now. I don't think we've ever been able to do this ever. Thank you so much, Clown! I'm not sure we've ever been able to adjust stats like this before ever, so. Let me know. Yeah. Probably going to here very soon. Probably like very, very soon. I'm probably gonna do some of these. I need to learn more about this before I go and transfer stuff over, because you can only transfer so much stuff through Pokemon Home a day. So I need, and I know that. I don't even know how much you can transfer back out into this game. I'm sure it's crazy. Sure it's not straightforward and simple. So I need to figure out a little bit more about this game before I know which Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet I want to put in a Pokemon Home. So I think I'm going to mess around with this for like an hour, and then I'm going to do all my setup stuff. I'm thinking this is like an intro to Pokemon Champions, so I'm going to do it for like 2 hours. We're at the 1 hour mark now. I should probably went on an intermission. We're at the 1 hour mark now. So this is like a 2 hour warm up, talk with chat, joke around, mess around, get adjusted to the format, and then I'm gonna lock in. And we're gonna do an hour of getting shit together, getting shit ready. Might be an hour and a half, might be 2 hours. That'll be going on to Scarlet and Violet. That'll be going on to Legends ZA. Grabbing all those things, transferring them in Pokemon Home, getting them from Pokemon Home to this game. And the last 2 hours to 3 hours is the actual battling, the ranked battles. It's the actual charity challenge, essentially. So the last like 2 to 3 hours, that'll be about 2 hours from now, probably. Like I said, this is probably going to be a 5-6 hour stream. Might even go longer. Depends on how much charity we want to drop down. Because we're at like 10 packs. That's not even going to be close to how much we want. But it might get hard. I'm not sure. But I pretty much want to give this like whole booster away and just donate it. So I'm trying to give myself a reason to do that. And today's charity drive stream is that reason. So hopefully every single win we get in the ranked league, we're going to drop one single pack. So I got potentially 24 plus like 19. I got like 40 potential packs. So 40 possible wins. Obviously, we're not going to go that crazy, but we could. All right. I think we do. How do I get to the non-ranked battles? Okay. It's the same area there, man. So we're gonna do this later tonight. Also gonna do some ranked battles. Probably end up doing a private battle as well if Squids and Scraps ever goes live. And right now I just want to do a casual battle. Okay. Thinking our best bet is probably singles format. I know it's a little tougher, but I'm actually worse at doubles. I like doubles though, so maybe we'll do one of each. Ooh, let the dogs out. They'll be really scared to bring Whimsicott, but they'll also be really, really tempted. We got like 3 counters to Whimsicott here, but we also have 2 weaknesses. 3 actually. Whimsicott's definitely part fairy. Yeah. That's why Dragonite's weak to it. So we got like 3 offensive weapons against Whimsicott, but also 3 weaknesses. So it'll be really interesting. I'm guessing a lot of people are gonna have Whimsicott. Also, I don't think, what's this guy? What's he holding on to? He's gotta be holding on to something. Oh shit, none of our shit's on anyone. Oh shit, okay. Oh, fucker. Alright, I think that's it. Shit, wait, maybe not. Can we fucking... Can we Mega Evolve right off the Ripskis? That seems better. Let's see. Well. Shit. If they lead Charizard, I could be in a bit of trouble. But if they go into Azumarill after, I could also be in trouble by putting Corviknight out first. They can't see my items, so they don't know that I'm banking on this as my only Mega. And who do I put in between just in case? Absol gets folded, but he doesn't get folded to the Tasserine. Let's get ready. Here we go. Battle number 2. Fuck! Hoping no fire move, but fuck. Get out of here. Well, at least buy me one more turn of leftovers. We're up defense. My heart's pounding like in the way it does in fucking Pokemon Go when it's like down to the last second. We're at the beginning of the battle. They do have Azumarill. I knew it would be a problem to try and win this without Corviknight. I'm going for the heal here. Superpower. Okay, it does do a lot of damage. Their attack and defense just went down though, and we're just getting started. And I do know they're mainly a physical attacker, so I'm gonna try and get another defense boost. They've dropped their attack and defense again, and they see just how little damage that does. I'm like, I'm crazy. My heart is pounding, my nerves. Chat, we can do this. We can sweep again. Look at Corviknight. He's up 2 defense. He's back in full health. We've already picked up 1 KO. We're gonna sweep. Big Doinks are gonna win. This is crazy. When you think Pokemon battling, this is what you think of, but you don't think of Doinks being the one there. And here I am. And next, it could be you! You could be champions too! Pokemon champions! Here we go! Pitiful amounts of damage landing on the Corviknight. Can you believe we were once scared only moments ago to see this very Pokemon? But look how well we've navigated. Now they're in such a dangerous position. There's a difference in the number of reserve Pokemon. Doinks has set himself up for another full sweep. This is crazy. Can Corviknight clinch the 3v1 with max health yet again? Even high jump kick does nearly nothing. Oh, but Tasserini is a little bulkier than I imagined. But I mean, this just seems unfair. Corviknight with the weave! Dodge! Ironhead connects! And he heals up for free! Back to max HP! Oh no! This looks like this battle is just about over. The full 3v1 sweep, yet again, back to back. Corviknight, go! They're just mashing random buttons. And the battle is all over. Let's go! Doinks are gonna win! What an amazing display of Pokemon battling! Congratulations to both trainers! Wow. What an amazing battle, chat. We were scared. I was scared of the Asmodee, I'm not gonna lie. Drampa hit us with that flamethrower, and we had to make a tough call. We made the call, went for the iron defense anyways, survived the flamethrower, and from there we knew we were faster. We were just kind of lucky that we were able to KO it, honestly. A free turn of leftovers there, the Asmodee comes in. It was doing like nearly over a quarter of our health. With the superpower, but then it gets weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. So I knew it was alright, we were gonna survive, throw another iron defense down, and then heal up and run the rest of the battle out with Corviknight. And that's literally what we've seen. Now I need to stop talking and get locked in here. Again, we can see the Asmodee being a huge problem here. Also seeing a lot of bug types. I'm guessing they see this Arcanine and are probably gonna be wary of it. Let's see what they decide to do here. Let's get ready for another Pokemon showdown. Oh, they lead with the Asmodee this time. This is a good spot for our Corviknight to be. Let's get a gauge on how much this first superpower does. We're gonna drop an iron defense, so we're right back in the same position. That's not good. That's not good. Oh no. Oh no. We might get swept, low-key. Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god, please, Corviknight, please, 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 please. Oh, okay, yeah, they knew they had to do something. And that's Aqua Jet. That's how much damage Aqua Jet did. Holy shit, we got so lucky. We just got so lucky, chat. You don't even imagine. They hit the belly drum half their own HP. Basically, they get a double stat boost, so it doesn't only boost once, it boosts twice. Their attack could have went crazy there. They could have ran away with all of the damage in the game. But luckily, we made them flinch. And that's just tough. Tough to see. We see our Corviknight is also faster. Plus, we have 1 defense boost. And we have the leftovers. Let's see if they do as well. I didn't quite see if they did or not, I'll be honest. They're at 20%. So let's critical. Damn. How much luckier could we get? Wow. Wow. Even in the mirror match. Okay, they're still at 20%. Yeah, they're pretty much just... I mean, they don't even have the leftovers, so... We started with a defense boost. Oh, you dirty. You dirty for that. But I guess we're healing up automatically every round anyways, so... Fair is fair. They're going for the double defense boost. That is a play. That most definitely is a play. We're probably going to run out the clock in this mirror match now. I'm not going to lie. They go for Roost again. But we're going to go for Iron Defense number 2 as well. We might literally run out the clock in this mirror match. But if we do run out the clock, we win. They have a Pokemon KO'd. Another critical hit! Oh no! Oh no! Our Corviknight is just determined to win. Iron Head does like 2 damage. That's fucking crazy. Corviknight's like, we're fucking around. Sorry, Corviknight. I'm enjoying this battle too much. How could we not? Alright, they have to understand the situation. They're like, alright, body press for body press, let's go. Your clock will run out, you only have 5 minutes. It seems like the Metapod versus Metapod battle. And we have Roost as well. Ooh, that was a lot of damage though. How was that not a critical? We might have to rock defense for just a second. Their defense won't go up any higher. I think we have to go for Iron Heads just to kind of spam them down here for a second. They're doing the same thing. They know the game. Now it's like 2 Metapods with max defense using tackle. But my Metapod is gonna keep healing. So that literally did 0 damage. Oh no, my head is right where their health is. I just noticed that. Can literally AFK this battle. I think this is just better anyways. Let's get one more critical right here. Come on. You're like, fuck you. Man, this is a devastatingly strong Pokemon when it matches itself in such a stalemate like this. We only have 2 of those left, though. We're still on our first Pokemon too, so if timer runs out, we automatically win. I wish there was actually a match timer instead of just 2 turn timers. Because they still have 4 minutes left on their turn. All I can do is laugh because how could you possibly narrate this absolute Chad versus Chad match? Wanted to make sure our health was up at full real quick. Or not our health, our defense. It's probably about who long gains for the health at this point. But I know they've used more roosts than me, so by a lot. So I'm gonna use one right now. And then I'm just gonna continue to fucking Iron Head them. Oh my. They're running out of time on that clock eventually. All we have to do is lock in enough to run it down. Now would also be a good time to heal for health. Because we know if they hit us with a critical right now, it would put us at maximum of 20 health, or minimum of 20 health remaining. And then we would have to roost, and then there's a chance that they kill us there. So the best strategic time to hit it is right there. That's our max amount of time we can get away. The max amount of health we can get before we're in danger. Finally. About time. So they finally realized, hey, I'm gonna eventually, They realized I'm gonna eventually run out of time on this. The best thing I can do is switch, try and combo with Gardevoir. And that does do some crazy damage. But they have to get us within range of 100 health, and we just healed to 101. So there's no way they could win. Even with max crit attack, with 101 we'd still survive. With one hit point, we would roost, and then they just forfeited all their defense boosts. They lose, they knew it, and they forfeit, and we continue. The streak, it says 2, but that's 3 battles in a row, 3 full sweeps. 3v1 3 times. Let's go! 3v1s in a row. Full sweeps. Let's go! Holy shit. Wow. Holy shit. Hey, I know this episode is over, but the journey, it's far from finished. What you just watched, this is only one piece of something bigger. These first 5 episodes all came from a 15-hour stream we ran the night Pokemon Champions released on April 8th. One long night, one non-stop adventure. Moments we're still uncovering, still telling, still living through. And if you felt even a little bit of that magic, the battles, the laughs, the friendships forming in real time, then stick with us, because we're not done with Pokemon Champions, not even close. There's more story to tell, more growth ahead, and a whole lot more moments waiting for us down the road. So hit follow, and let's keep this journey going together, because the adventure of Pokemon Champions is just getting started.